Hi, ladies. It's day 2 of my new path here, and I welcome you, and so glad that you're here to join me. So, first of all, I want to give you a little checkup of what I did yesterday. Every time we meet, I'm going to tell you how I'm doing on the stuff that I said I was going to do. My intentions. Feel free to call me out if I fail to make myself accountable and if I'm not doing the stuff that I said that I was going to do. So, as a checkup, I set my intention to launch this YouTube project probably almost 2 years ago. And so yesterday was day 1. My follow through, my score, if you will, on that intention is not so good. On the other hand, I did finally launch it. I was able to share it with several of my friends, business associates, and I got some really great feedback. So on the plus side, yeah, that's on the plus side. That was pretty good. Pretty awesome feeling to really know that I did what I said that I was going to do. I have to tell you. I know that many of you have enjoyed that feeling as well. So I want to move on to the spiffy stuff of today. And it's interesting. A friend of mine was asking me the other day, why are you doing this YouTube project? What is it that you expect to do? What do you want to accomplish here? And I smiled because, as I told you, I've been thinking about this for over 2 years, and I have a really good idea of what I did want to talk about. But I sat back and I started thinking, and I started reflecting on her question. And so at first I thought, okay, well, I'm going to make a list of the stuff that I'm not going to talk about. And I started, the first thing that popped in my mind was, this is not going to be a place to talk politics. This is not going to be a place to talk religion. And I stopped myself and I thought, well, how is that going to work, Steph? Because the stuff that's happening in the political world and stuff that's happening with this intolerance with religion and our differences is one of the reasons that I'm here. So it's not that this is going to be a political or religious platform, but certainly those issues have propelled me to speak and to share and to reach out to those of you as well. So that's one thing. Let's see. The second thing, I started making a list of all the things that I was going to talk about. And that list got pretty long pretty quickly. And frankly, I couldn't keep up with all the thoughts that were going on in my head. I couldn't type that fast. And I'm a pretty fast typist. So I decided, that's not going to work. I mean, there's just too many cool things and too many events that are happening, too many opportunities for all of us here to really connect and to make a difference. So the guidelines I decided are as follows. 1, I promise to be open-minded. I promise to be flexible, to be respectful, mindful, courteous. I promise to be supportive, encouraging, and positive as much as I humanly can. Stuff happens. And so I also promise to apologize when necessary, change my mind when needed, and focus on moving forward in a positive, nurturing way. And I invite you to do the same. So, all right, I gave you the checkup results. I talked about the spiffy stuff. Now I want to tell you about my intention for today. This morning, as I was thinking about all of you amazing women that I want to connect with, and I started asking myself the same question that I ask myself before I meet with any of my clients, my business associates, and many of my friends, truly. How can I be of service to them? How can I help? I've created this pretty awesome habit for myself, and it's not anything new, and I'm sure that there are millions of people around the world who do the same thing. And in fact, one of my spiritual support groups is where I learned how to do this particular process. But before I do meet somebody, I just close my eyes very, very quickly, and I just take a deep breath and relax, and I connect with my source energy, whether that's with your God, with Allah, with whoever that is for you. When you connect with that source, and I set an intention, I pray, I ask, please let me come from a place of pure service. Let me let go of those judgments and those preconceptions. Let me truly be open. Let me be a blank slate here. Let me truly hear what this person wants me to hear so that I can really help them. Maybe I'm only supposed to just sit here and just listen. Maybe I'm not supposed to do anything. right? Maybe I'm not supposed to fix anything, but just help me make sure that I can come from that place of service. When you tap into that, when we come from that place of service, communication becomes, it's a much better ball game, a much bigger game. And it truly can revolutionize and transform the way that we communicate with each other in business and in our personal lives as well. So that's the process that I wanted to share with you today. And so I'm setting that intention for these chats that we're going to continue to have, to be open, to listen and to hear, to share that love and laughter, to let go of judgments and preconceptions, to come from a place of service, and to find different perspectives and different ways of looking at things. So I invite you to help me do that. Let's do it together. It's always fun to do something with others, much more fun than doing it on your own, right? I'm not a lone ranger, just so you know. So I'm also committing to focus on the follow-through. Outside of this brief time we're sharing together, I shall continue to work on the things I promised to work on. And you'll be hearing about my progress with my checkups to you. And I hope you'll want to share with me too. All right, that's it for day 2, ladies. I want to give you a gentle reminder to breathe deeply, relax, laugh more, smile tons, and pass it on. Smiles and love and laughter is catching. Let's not forget that. All right, smile, pass it on. Talk soon. Bye-bye.